Yeah, so what's going on, guys? Today, we're gonna be in Marvel Rivals. I want to start off this new series, kind of, where I VOD review my games. Gives me an excuse to VOD review and like a reason, and I guess get me back in the game, hopefully, so I can be top 500. It's like pretty easy for a person like myself. But anyway, just besides the point, we're gonna be starting off with this game. For this video, pretty much, I played against one of the most cracked fucking Spider-Mans I've ever played against in my whole life, maybe. And this guy absolutely destroyed me and my team, to be honest. So we're just gonna be looking at what I could have done better, this guy's gameplay, and hopefully, we can look at a different perspective. Hopefully, you guys can see my perspective when I play this game. Help you get better, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, I'm kind of washed now, so who knows if I even have any good commentary. But hopefully, you get something out of this, as will I. Because honestly, I've never done any VOD reviewing on Marvel Rivals. This is kind of a new thing for me. So you're gonna watch me as I get better at the skill as well, which is very important, by the way. If you want to get good at any game, you always want to watch what you do and kind of articulate your thought process during the time, if you can somehow remember what you were thinking. Since, this game is pretty long ago, I actually do not think I'll be able to remember anything, but anyway. Look at your thought process, look at what you did wrong, be kind of constructive of yourself. You always want to be able to, reflect on yourself, as if you're another party looking in. So it's a hard skill, and since to be honest, I'm not that good at it. So hopefully you guys can watch me improve at it. Hopefully I can help you improve at the game, and hopefully I'll be able to hit top 500 eventually. But as you can see, just off the scoreboard, you can see, I was performing like a motherfucker in this game. But overall, it doesn't really matter that much. As you can see, this Peterson guy absolutely cracked on Spider-Man, by the way. So I'll give him that. Even though I did beat his ass a couple times in the game. Whatever, it's fine. This game kind of illustrates how little single-man performance matters in the overall outcome of the match. To be honest, I was really pissed off once I lost this game. I am not gonna lie, I was really bad. But there is definitely some things. I genuinely was mid-game, I was wow, okay, there is definitely some things that I did wrong. I made some mistakes, and here we are. We're gonna be looking at it. This is I'm GM in this game, so GM1. Unfortunately, a bit piss low in this part of our adventure, but we'll see. We're just gonna speed through this. Kind of like normal team comp. So we have on my team 3 DPS players, and I just go Mantis at the start. So this was definitely not what I want to be at as a DPS. Pretty much one trick at this point. All right, so here we have the team comps, the finalized team comps from the start of the match. We got a pretty hefty dive comp from the enemy team. Oh no, from our team, sorry. So we have a pretty hefty dive comp from my team, and then we have the Hella, who's just gonna be looking for picks, things like that. They also have triple dive on their team, and they do not have a tank. So we'll see how this goes for them. We have high gameplay. We're gonna be starting off with that for a bit. We'll see. So go back on that. Let us go back. So, definitely my first mistake here was being a bit too far up compared to DPS. And yeah, I get my ass beat for that. Somehow I survive. Surprisingly. Yeah, so we're just going to be looking now from Spider-Man's perspective. This guy absolutely beating my ass this game. Let's see. Now I gotcha. Gives him the pull. And the picks. Oh, good spay. Okay, so looking at that from my perspective, since, I am the healer. Let's see, what could I have done better there? So I definitely had not enough leaves. And this guy just dies immediately, unfortunately, so okay. Let's keep pushing. F10. So my one is F6 and he's F10, so I'll just be using that. So you can see he's kind of cracked, you know. He pulls a Namor. So yeah, our Namor this game was a interesting specimen. So yeah, we're here, you know, getting our asses beat. Our Spider-Man almost gets killed on their Spider-Man, which is interesting. You know? Got me over here, living, keeping up with the team, We are down a tank, so we're just kind of trying to stall, but not working very well. They also have no tank, which is very odd, you know, doesn't really happen very often. Getting dived over here by Iron Fist. As you can see, boom, save the sleep, so they can't just like right-click it. Boom, no block, just full box. Now the issue is don't have the block for him, for Spider-Man. He's looking for a pick here, as you can see. Might be trying to look for the spawn camp actually. Alright, so here we're going back here. So as you can see, go back a bit. We've got him. He's looking for the pick on who did he even kill? Even kill anyone? I don't think they even killed anyone, so I don't even know what he's doing. Here,
Seriously,
he's looking for the pole. His mechanics are actually really fucking good. Like, holy shit, dude. Go back to my perspective here. So I thought he was about to go for an ult, so I was being a bit cautious there. I saw that goes for an ult. I get the kill on the cloak and dagger. Let's see. I ult here a bit prematurely, thinking my team was about to die, which is not good at all. Now, this gives the opening, as you can see, Spider-Man to ult. I do have the invisible ult, but he's knocked her up, so she can't ult. I'm not sure, actually, if that stops, but he gets a free... How many kills did he just get? He just gets one with the solo ult, which is not bad. And he pulls like 3 people's attention. This is the main thing that you want to be doing on like dive characters slash Spider-Man especially. It's just pulling attention and pulling resources so that your team has space to play. And Venom's doing something in that fucking place there. I'm not exactly sure what he was doing, but we'll see. Spider-Man once again just pulling our team's attention. They got a... Go back on that, actually. That's some very bad commentary from me. So, I'm gonna start it off. So, here we have a top-down view of that play just now. Spider-Man, as you can see, he's trying to pull some attention here. He gets Namor's attention. Cloak negative ults forward for a Punisher. Invisible Woman with the ult, counter ult. Namor gets a pretty good ult here, actually. Really, really good. Once again, Spider-Man's just in the back, trying to pull attention, things like that. This is not a bad play by him. Mag goes for the ult. Let's see. Snipes the Invisible Woman, and yeah, our Namor has been deceased. Now, it's just me here. I'm gonna be wanting a Hulk, because I'm a bit out of position. To be honest, not very good what I was doing there. But yeah. I thought about ulting forward. Now, this is a very embarrassing play, by the way, so, from me. So here I am being very, very, indecisive in what I want to do, and it leads to a bad play, which is I get nothing in return, and I lose out on my ult. So, that's not good at all. You know, it happens. So, let's run it back there. Here, I was being stupidly scared. After killing the Hulk, I mean, and trying to keep up the Venom, maybe the play would have been to ult the Venom so that he's alive and we can tap together. Now, here, had I not been scared of Spider-Man, I can, like, fight him. I have the Invisible Woman shield now, and we have enough time to get on point. As you can see, they do not have any support ults. They don't have many ults at all. We're actually going to be up Psylocke ult. And yeah, that just leads to me being scared, and then realizing my mistake, then still being a bit stubborn, and then just going for it incorrectly and just wasting my ult. Thankfully I don't die, but still like, really bad usage of my ult now. As you can see, the Inviswoman is up an ult on me. Looking back at it, an important lesson from just that play is, you know, just go with whatever, to be honest. Obviously you gotta think, but just overthinking leads to inaction, okay? And in this case, it led to the worst of everything, because had I not gone, we still would have my ultimate here, and I'm pretty sure it leads to a bad outcome. So just looking, this guy's dead. Back to me here. Mag is ulting, but goes nowhere. So, but here, as you can see, my entire team basically is really low. Spiderman has ult. I would have had ult for this, and if he doesn't get a complete team wipe, and our team is alive. But it happens, you know. So that is literally was an effect just there. We'll be going. Let's look. So the Spider-Man is beating our ass. Okay, already he's got 13 and 0. God damn. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good match from him, to be honest. We are kind of stuck here. A little stuck. He's still trying to get attention, as you can see. Pretty much this is like main gameplay slash playstyle, I guess. Just try pull as much attention away from your team. And let's just go back on that real quick. Me absolutely just getting pummeled.
3 is the magic number.
So this guy just absolutely destroys me. I sleep him. I did not expect that to kill me, to be honest, but I got woken up, unfortunately. So Spider-Man gets another kill on a Namor. He's just actually he's playing rage-based Spider-Man, to be honest. He's just focusing this Namor so hard. Catches Inviswoman. Kills her, actually. Holy shit. Okay. So again, this is kind of me being a bit inexperienced. I should have not ulted after my Inviswoman dies. It's either I ult there or I just don't ult at all, so... Oh no, let me say that again. It's either I ult to save my support, or I don't ult at all, because as you can see, now my ult has ran out. They're up a cloak ult, because she used it after mine, and now they have this guy absolutely destroying us, and we get fried. We get pushed into the thing by Magneto. Yeah, we're cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. Let's go back to Spider-Man here. Actually, let's see what he was doing up in this. Again, he is focusing the Namor, it seems. Just distracting him.
We got a sniper.
Goes around. Catches him off guard. Misses everything. Okay. Not good.
Better than Aunt May's chicken soup. Put some pep in my step.
The Hulk is creating a lot of space here, actually. Gets out. This guy's movement is really fucking clean, bro. Oh my god. And he catches me off guard. God damn. Okay. I actually was pissed once this happened. Hold on. Let's run that back. So, my perspective, you know, I'm just having a jolly old time and I'm dead. Okay. Very unfortunate. Go back to his perspective. You see here, he's literally got the attention of 2 different players. Almost gets her off. Cloak and dagger. And he's literally, like, let's just go to Namor's perspective here. So, if you see, he pulls the cloak and dagger, and he's just got this Namor just stressing about his life, bro. Like, even though he's gone, if we look at free cam here, it's just absurd how much. So it's actually just absurd how many people he's pulling. Like, you see, our team is absolutely scattered here and split up between their team, which is 5 people who are very cohesive and kind of, you know, playing together. And they have the car, they're taking so much space. This guy, he has 3 people stressing about whether or not they're gonna get hit off the side. Now here I swap to Hella and I get someone else to play support, so see how this goes. You know, getting harassed here. He ults, he gets a cloak, and you know, at this point, since it's on defense, I'm like thinking like, okay, I can kind of ignore him. Kind of hit a nasty shot, and then boom. Okay. And then yeah, the Hella passive gets me a kill. Not much to say. Just cleaning up. So this is a good swap because, you know, Hella actually is pretty good into Spider-Man if you're confident. That's the issue, is that it's a very heavy skill matchup that slightly favors Hella, but it is very dependent on which one of you is more confident in their skills and their abilities. So I was going into this, as you can see, I'm not the most confident in this game. This guy is beating my ass, but I'm still, you know, hopeful I can win. And yeah, as you can see here, I'm kind of falling for the trap as well of just like kind of chasing him around like an idiot. But then his team, you see, like, sure, they are playing much more cohesively, but they're just not ready for someone to ignore the Spider-Man and just like look at them directly. Like if you see, just go back two seconds or like 10 seconds, their supports are just kind of like doing whatever, you know. They haven't had anyone put up much pressure on them like that, and also a Psylocke kind of distracting and like making them distracted from my position here, and it just leads to me getting free picks on the supports and the Punisher. So I just go for ult here, get the cloak. This guy's 1 HP, by the way. Thankfully he dies. Now I just direct my attention towards the tank. Again, like you see, she's just kind of lost. And yeah, we just swipe them. Thankfully, they don't get 3 points, but we still end up losing this game, unfortunately. So yeah, this swap, really good. But yeah, they kind of rebound and learn how to play against me specifically, which is where this kind of gets a bit juicy. So this round wasn't that much focus on me, but you'll see this guy changes up his strategy. He literally just only focuses me this round, pretty much, and tries to be as much of a nuisance as possible. So it's skipping through. Oh, damn. Okay. So now they are playing 2 dive and lots of kind of anti-Hella, to be honest. So as you can see, this strategy is a bit evolved. And again, Spider-Man still messing with us. Let's see from his perspective. He's just kind of like trying to pull people and separate them. He gets a really fucking clean kill, to be honest. Yeah, and then now kind of recognizes that I'm a bit of a problem. He almost kills a cloak and dagger. Gets away. Let's go back to my perspective here. We get the tank, and Spider-Man's still in the back. You look at him; he's still trying to pull attention and everything, even though his entire team's dead. So, see how this goes. He pulls the Magneto on the. Holy shit! Okay, wait. What the fuck was that? That was ridiculous, to be honest. Okay, hold on.
Better than Aunt May's chicken soup.
So he's down 2 players here? Or 3, I think. I'm not sure. He goes for this clean-ass pull, gets a tank. So now they're actually up a player, which is quite rambunctious in my opinion. They've got 4 here. We've only 5, and they're about to get 1. I get a pick here, actually. It's very, very good from our... And then she's just like, again, the supports are just like kind of lost. We get a pick. They only got 1 support here, 1 tank as well. Now they've got 2 tanks. Psylocke. Sylar just gets stung. I'm kind of playing up here, trying to look for picks and stuff. I think definitely that's something I should have done. Okay, this is about to be embarrassing, but there's definitely something I should have done is played off angles, high ground. But you have to be very careful when doing those kinds of things, because again, you have Spider-Man, who's always in these ratty corners. As you can see, if I play any kind of high ground, he's definitely gonna focus me out. So the issue is, if you're confident in playing high ground, sometimes you just have things like this that will inhibit your ability. And I'm not very confident in my supports to keep me out when I'm playing what's the word? Playing off angles and high ground, even though it's a very important aspect of playing Hela. She's definitely one of the best off angle characters in the game. You know, you always want to be pressuring and taking attention towards you. So that is something that kind of slipped my mind this entire game. But again, that is something that I can look back on, improve, hopefully for the next couple of matches that I play in the future. After, you know, looking through this game, I'll be able to like recognize, oh damn, that's what I should have been doing. Damn, I should be doing this right now, and I start doing it. That's the point when you're VOD reviewing like this. So here we have, we're down a support. Let's look at it from my perspective. I whiff like a dog, to be honest. But yeah, this is okay so far, but my entire team gets wiped. That's the issue there. If I don't whiff like an absolute moron, we'd be fine, and they would not get any value from the Inviswoman ult, which kept up someone, I think. It's whatever, you know. It's besides the point. So now here we have reached a bit of a conundrum, as you can see. They are gonna hold us an absurd amount in this point. Again, the Spider-Man just keeps, he's so slippery, bro. It is ridiculous, to be honest. I just whiff, and yeah, I used my stun there too early, so let's look back at that. So I know he's there. You always kind of want to save your stun for when he does something where he cannot be moving. Like, if he's jumping up, do not use your stun. If he's throwing out the pull like that, then he's kind of stun locked, you know? So you have to kind of time it, and also wait for his cooldowns. So if he still has a double jump, things like that, you gotta be careful. So yeah, he just gets a really good pick here. Gets out. It's so unbelievably slippery. Our team getting absolutely dogged on here. But we save it, Again, he's in the back. He's just trying to distract me. Like, look at this. See? I go up here. I'm gonna be all confident and shit. Again, I mess up my stun. That was a very easy kill. I feel like I was just too nervous. Definitely when it came to killing this guy. Like, he just does that. Like, what the hell? That is nasty, bro.
Now I gotcha.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, now he's almost got an ult, which is not good for us. I'm being baited here, and he absolutely destroys me. But I survive it. So let's look at this from a different perspective. He pulls me here. I get out. The raccoon throws an ult. So I'm not there to shoot this immediately, which is kind of bad. Our mag bubbles the Luna, which is very good. Very, very good. Let's look at it from Spider-Man's perspective. He's looking for a pick here, trying to pull off a map. Their Inviswoman gets the push. And I get the trade on the Invis, which is kind of good, but also not good, because now we're done 2. He pulls Luna Snow off the map as well. Kind of missed that. A bit important. And yeah, he just turned the fight around here. And he ults. Didn't really get much out of it, which is very good for us, but they still get the kill on Psylocke. Not good. Grabs the pick on the out of position Namor, and now they have numbers on us, and we have to run or we will die. Again, as you can see, what pissed me off the most this match was genuinely just how much I'm just missing everything. And also here, this was not a good play at all. I should not have wasted my ult. Even though I was gonna die, it's worth it for me to die there because my ult is very important here. They don't have any ults. Actually, no, they do. They have the invisible ult, but I just saw them use all 3 of their ults just willy-nilly because of my team. So that would, had I not used my ult in that position, not get pressured and fold like a little hoofter, okay, I would have a good opportunity here to go in, get an off angle with my ult, try to pick off the healers, because, yeah, my team would have most likely been able to give me a good opportunity here. So again, just getting baited. Here, this is definitely where I kind of messed up with not playing off angles as much as I should have. And, like, if I play high ground, there Emma Frost cannot just, like, walk up to me like that, you know? And it just gives me a good ability in pulling their support attention away from healing the DPS and tanks, because that was the main issue, is now they have 3 supports. They kind of don't like me at all. And now I'm forced to have a tank stand in front of me and soak up all my damage and get healed by 3 supports, which not gonna happen. Like, I'm not gonna kill them ever. And I get a pretty nasty kill there, thankfully. So again, now we just aren't able to push our our lead, our numbers lead here at all. Because you just have 3 supports. I'm not playing off angles. Their tanks are just in my face. That's the issue. When you're playing a character like Hela, you kind of want to be playing off angles because, you know, they're just going to be in your face the whole time. Spider-Man just gets away with a nasty, like, he's 1 HP, by the way. Here, he just, actually, was baiting the shit out of me. Like, I don't know what the hell he did here, but if you see, he, like, jumps up. He's making a bunch of noise, and he's, like, sneaking around. I had no idea where he was. Pulls me. I don't know if he kills me. He doesn't kill me, thankfully for me. But he pulls me into a really bad position here. Now he has ult. He has a good opportunity, and he kills me here. And he kills my entire team. And this is pretty much whole game just over. I have to ult here again. Useless. I get blocked. And also the 3 triple support, man. God damn. Not good at all. I only get 1. Probably could have gotten a better ult there. But again, you see, he pressured me, forced out my ult. Very good play by him, actually. Here, whiffing. Yeah, that's about it. That's the whole game. Very unfortunate, to be honest. We had a bit of a problem, which was just our team was very disjointed, and that's exactly what Spider-Man wants. He wants you to be disjointed, he wants you to not play together, and we're all split up, you know? And he did that beautifully, to be honest. He was kind of the main reason that happened. And yeah, that's pretty much the entirety of it. Obviously, this game, after, I'm like looking, oh my god. I'm looking at my Namor, I'm looking at my supports, I'm looking at everyone. I'm like, bro, I did so well this game. But now, honestly, after I've watched it, there's lots that I could have done better. And that's the important thing. Obviously, had this Namor, like, played triple support. It's literally done anything, okay? Or a tank done better, or anything. Obviously, you had a better chance at winning. But that's not the point of auto reviewing. We're out here looking at what I could have done better. We're out here looking at what this guy did. Actually, very good. Fucking clean-ass motherfucker, but his mech's actually absurd. Like, if we just had stuck to this guy's, like, perspective the entire time, probably could have seen some crazy shit. Like, just this in particular. Oh my god. Like, he almost gets the cleanest fucking kill I've ever seen in my life. Like, that's just absurd. And like, again, like, here we have, he's just pulling her, getting, like, just the value he created in that one pull. Even though he didn't kill Psylocke, he just pulled the Psylocke away from chasing his own team. Like, obviously, not lead to much, because his team died. His Inviswoman died anyway. But there's a chance there that now Inviswoman survives, because now the Psylocke had to waste a dash getting away from him, has to, like, recuperate, and, like, figure out what the hell just happened. I just got pulled, almost died, and then she's, like, kind of, you know, she's distracted. She's not on A game, let's just say. So, yeah, that just leads to him, like, he's always trying to distract. Again, here, he just goes up, trying to distract my aim, trying to distract me. Boom, boom. Look at him. Distracting. He gets the Psylocke dash. Like, what? And he gets the free kill on Magneto. Just the amount of value he just created for his team. How easy he made his support's lives is just absurd. If you are his support, you just get to play the game, no worries. Because now you have me, who's having a hard time, like, even playing the game, because now I have 2 tanks in front of me. I have this guy trying to pull me the entire time and kill me. And now I also have just the threat presence that if I go on a high ground, he's gonna be there to whip my ass, basically. So yeah, very much that's the main takeaway. If you're playing this kind of like dive characters, playing any character with like insane amount of dashes, anything like that, I guess learn from this guy. You know, try to create as much value for your team. Be kind of cracked mechanically. Like, okay, even if you're not cracked mechanically, what he's done can be replicated pretty easily. Like, if you're on a character like Psylocke, the same aspects apply. You are being a nuisance for the enemy team's damage and their supports. Think of how many times he's allowed his supports to live, or think of how many times he's allowed the other DPS to kill, just because he's distracting a support, or just because he's distracting me. So it's just so many things that, you know, can just like lead to you winning, even though you don't have kills. Now, obviously, he is absurdly cracked, so he just got to have, I forgot how much it was, like 26 final hits. But again, you know, the idea still stands. This guy's cracked at his job. He's doing his job. That is your job as a dive character. Create space, create distraction, and just overall be a nuisance. Now, okay, the main lesson from this video, I guess, you can take is that you can literally look at this game and just like look at the numbers and be like, wow, Rebozo Paquot is an absolute demon this game, and he absolutely got robbed of this match. But you actually look at what I was doing, the numbers don't really mean all that. This is kind of something that I think I need a lot of people to start recognizing, is that the scoreboard doesn't mean shit, okay? If this guy had the same exact amount of final hits as me, same amount of everything as me, he would still have a bigger impact on the game than I did. There is no denying that. The amount of people that just like look at the scoreboard and see a different picture from the actual match is just absurd. And that is a mindset that you need to like kind of cut out from your mind. And that is something I struggle with even, you know. I'll finish the match, I'll be like, bro, I just did so much. And I'll look at the numbers. This game, I think I played perfectly. But we literally went over a bunch of mistakes that I did personally that led to me like losing my team the fight. Literally the one on Mantis that actually lost us so much. We got steamrolled just because I made a mistake. So many times on Hela I get forced onto my ult when I didn't even need to. If I even die, it's actually more worth than me wasting my ult there and resetting with my team, because I would have reset with my team, we come back, I have ult, my whole team has ult, things like that. So that's a mistake that actually could have changed the outcome of the game. Obviously I did good, but I can still do better. That's the main takeaway, I guess. Never think that your performance when it comes to things like these is like you're perfect. You know, no one is perfect. If you had just seen the clips of me making those mistakes, you would think I'm a silver player, okay? Like, genuinely, okay? You would think I am absolutely trash, but you look at the scoreboard and you think like I'm a demon. So that's like the perspectives, different perspectives. You can make a lot of mistakes. You gotta just own up to it, improve, get better. Look through your VODs, just like this one. Maybe I'll improve after filming this video. Maybe I'll get into an enlightened state, and just be able to absolutely crush every single Spider-Man that I play against now. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you like got some value from this, you know, from my commentary. Obviously, my commentary needs a lot of work, to be honest. There's lots of times where like this thing's happening, and I even like kind of miss them, or like don't like immediately call them out. So this is the first of many. Like, obviously there's lots of losses here, where even these games where I'm just like doing so much and still losing. So if you want, I can go through those games if you guys are interested. Again, obviously I know for a fact I'm gonna go through these games and I'm gonna find mistakes that could have changed the outcome of the game that I personally made. And there's obviously gonna be games where it's just not winnable, or like, you know, I could have done like nothing extra to win. but that's like not really my focus. I just want to focus on games where there is glaring issues that I could have fixed, that I can fix, I mean. And even then, we can still, you know, go through games where I absolutely piss Smurf and win, just to see, like, you know, there's even these games where I win and I, like, do really well, but still, you always want to even look at those games because you could still be doing something wrong in those games that's being, like, positively reinforced by you winning. You always want to look through those games, too. You don't want to just look at your losses. You want to look at your wins, too. So, with I'll be just wrapping out this video. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like. If you watched this far, comment, I don't know, Spiderman. Since, you know, it's gotta be my ass. I'll hopefully be getting back into making more YouTube videos such as this one a bit more often. Hopefully. We'll be seeing how that goes. I'll be trying to get more into this game as well. I've been kind of on a hiatus, unfortunately. I'll be hitting at least Celestial this season. That is not non-negotiable. And with that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.